Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to our live phone-in program organized by the All India Institute of Speech and Hearing, where in today's session we would be addressing your admission-related queries. The All India Institute of Speech and Hearing is a premier institute dedicated to the study, research, and treatment of speech and hearing disorders. Established in 1965, 𝐼SH has emerged as a leading institution in the field of communication sciences and disorders. 𝐼SH offers a wide range of academic programs and services aimed at addressing the diverse needs of individuals with communication disorders. These programs include undergraduate and postgraduate courses in speech language pathology, audiology, and special education, among others. The institute also conducts research in various areas related to communication disorders, contributing significantly to the advancement of knowledge in the field. 𝐼SH is renowned for its state-of-the-art facilities, experienced faculties, and commitment to excellence in education, research, and clinical practice. Today we are privileged to have with us two esteemed resource speakers who bring a wealth of knowledge and experience to our discussion. Our first speaker, Dr. Santosh M., Professor in Speech Language Sciences and Academic Coordinator. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Adeline.
Our next speaker, Dr. 𝐂𝐨-𝐨𝐫 Rao, Registrar 𝐼SH. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
Myself, Adeline Princita D'Souza, ASLP Grade 2, will be the moderator for the program. For any admission related queries, you may call us at 0821 250 2530. You may also type in your queries at 𝐼SH Mysore Facebook page or YouTube channel where the session is being live streamed. So to begin with, as many students are unaware of the different programs being offered at the institute, so could you please share details on the different programs available and also the duration of each of these courses?
So at 𝐼SH, we have several programs. So we have, like you already mentioned, we have undergraduate programs, graduate programs, PhD programs, as well as postdoctoral research program as well. Let us start with undergraduate programs. So we have undergraduate degree in Bachelor's in Audiology and Speech Language Pathology, in short B.ASLP. This is an undergraduate program where students are trained in the area of speech language pathology and audiology. It's a 4-year program. So first 3 years they'll be studying different theory courses as well as they'll be attending clinical postings. The last year they will have complete 1-year internship. Okay. So after completing B.ASLP program, they can go ahead and they can do masters either in audiology or in speech language pathology. Master's program is a 2 years program. So if you select Masters in Speech Language Pathology, you will be exclusively specializing in the area of speech language pathology, where different courses related to speech language pathology will be taught. Again, in these 2 years, they'll be having extensive clinical experience in handling different communication disorders with respect to speech language pathology, as well as they'll be attending theory classes. So at undergraduate level and at master's level, we have these primary programs. I would request our registrar, Dr. J.S. Rao, to highlight about the other programs as well.
So in addition, as you said, regarding the undergraduate program, before that we have a short-term program which is called as a diploma program, which is of almost 10 months duration program. We have 3 diploma programs, like a diploma in hearing, language and speech, and a diploma in early childhood special education, which is called as a DEXI, and in more specific about the hearing impairment. And then the third one is the diploma in DHAET, it is called as a hearing aid and ear mold technology. So these 3 are 10 months courses, and it is at the level of the immediately after the passing of the 12th standard or some diploma program or some kind of an ITI, such courses are also involved, they are also eligible to take this diploma course. In addition to this, we have special education program where we have the undergraduation as a B.Ed special education hearing impairment. You can take that one.
Hello. Hello.
ಹಲೋ
Yes, ma'am.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಇವಾಗ ಐಶ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ವಿ.
Ma'am, can you introduce yourself and share the question?
ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ಸೋವಿತಾ ನಾಯಕ್.
Yes.
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ನರಸೀಪುರ, ಮೈಸೂರು.
Okay, could you please tell your question so that our experts can answer it?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಮಾರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆಯಾ?
So,
Negative marking for you in B.ASLP program, you are at the level of 12th standard, alva?
ಹಾಂ ಸರ್.
For B.ASLP, there is no negative marking for the entrance examination.
ಸರ್, ಮತ್ತೆ ಇದು ಆನ್ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಇತ್ತು ಅಥವಾ ಆಫ್ಲೈನ್?
It is a computer-based examination, offline only, but you have to go to a designated center. Computer, you have to do it the examination in a computer, which will be given by our service providers. So the test center and all, it will be let you know in the admit card.
ಹಾಂ, ಓಕೆ.
But it is not a paper pen based exam, it is a computer based exam, right?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Any other queries?
ನಿಮ್ಮ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುತ್ತದೆ ಸರ್.
ಹಾಂ,
ನೀವು ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಮೈಸೂರು ಆರ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ಳೂರ್?
ಮೈಸೂರು.
ಮೈಸೂರು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ದಲ್ಲಿ. ಓಕೆ,
ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಸರ್.
so as I was talking about this Bachelor of Special Education, no, it offers a program called as an Bachelor of Special Education, BA, which is called as an B.Ed Special Education, especially in the area of hearing impairment. So this is a 2-year course, and admission for this course is one should have a basic degree like BSc, BA or BCom, or even engineering degree also, they are also eligible. But it is an what it is called as an based on the percentage of marks obtained in the undergraduation. So after completion of this B.Ed Special Education, there is a they can have a scope for going for the Masters of Education in Special Education also. A 2-year degree course is offered from the institute.
Hello. Hello.
ಹಲೋ
Ma'am, can you introduce yourself and share the question?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ಡು ಯು ಸ್ಪೀಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ?
Okay, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕ್ವೆಶನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಯಾ, ಓಕೆ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್. ಮೈ ನೇಮ್ ಇಸ್ ದೀಪಿಕಾ.
ಹೇಳಿ.
ಐ ಆಮ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಮೈಸೂರು, ಪ್ರಿಯಾಪಟ್ನ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಹಾರನಹಳ್ಳಿ.
ಓಕೆ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಏನು?
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇದು ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಆವಾಗ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗ ಅಂತ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನಾ?
ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆನ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ.
ಎಂಟ್ರಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಾವು ಎಂಟ್ರಿ
ಈ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಮ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ.
ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ದಲ್ಲಿ
ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡು ನೀವು ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೋದು. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ವಾ, ಅದು ಒಂದು ವಾರ ಮುಂಚೆ ಲಾಗಿನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿಟ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಡೌನ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಅದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಪೂರ್ತಿ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತಮ್ಮ.
ಸರ್, ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರೋಸೆಸ್ ಯಾವ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
ಅಂದರೆ
ಅಡ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಪ್ರಾಸೆಸ್ ಅದು ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಆಸ್ ಪರ್ ಟೆಂಟೇಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಜೂನ್ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವೀಕ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು.
ಯಾ, ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಶೂರ್ ಸರ್. ರ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಲ್ಲಿ?
ಅದು ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ವರ್ಷ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಸೊ ನೀವು PCB ಅಥವಾ PCM ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದ್ರ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಹೇಳಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಒಂದೊಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ?
ಸರ್, ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ಲಿ
50% ಇರಬೇಕಮ್ಮ.
ಎಕ್ಸ್ಕ್ಲೂಸಿವ್ಲಿ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಷನ್. ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆರ್ಡರಿಂಗ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೇಸ್ಡ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಇದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್.
ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ 50% ಇನ್ 12th ಇರಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ,
50% ಟ್ವೆಲ್ತ್ ಇರಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್? 62% ಇದೆ ಸಾಕಲ್ವಾ?
ಸಾಕು. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ನಾವೇನು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ತಗೊಳಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಕ್ರೈಟೀರಿಯಾ ಅದು 50% ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಸರ್ ಸ್ಪೀಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹಿಯರಿಂಗ್
ಇದು ಒಂದೇ ಮೈಸೂರದ್ದು ಒಂದೇ.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ನು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮದೇ ಮಾತ್ರ, ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ.
ಬಟ್ ಈ ಎಂಟ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ನಾವು ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು ಇದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಐಶ್ ಮಟ್ಟಕ್ಕೆ, ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಆಯುಷ್ ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ. ಓಕೆ ಸರ್, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ಬೇರೆ ಏನಿದೆ?
So now, as we are aware of the different range of programs that are offered at the institute, could you share details on the academic accreditation and the affiliation of these courses?
Yes, this institute is accredited with the NAC A grade for the second cycle. That was the earlier cycle was somewhere in 2014, and then now in the 2021 the second cycle was been accredited with NAC A grade. And this institute is affiliated to the University of Mysore, and the awarding university is University of Mysore.
Hello? Hello, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you introduce yourself and share your question?
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is 𝐂𝐨-𝐸𝐫. My question was, can we get a direct admission or we have to go under the examination only?
You have to take the online test. So your selection will be based on your rank in the online entrance examination.
Okay.
Okay. So you have to take the entrance examination.
To add Sar's point, actually only we have few seats for the foreign category. For them, the entrance examination is they will take the admission directly based on the 12th marks who have studied in the foreign nation or having a foreign passport.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
For Indian nationals, it is through entrance examination.
Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
And all these courses are recognized by the Rehabilitation Council of India, a statutory body from the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment. So all the courses has been recognized by the statutory body, Rehabilitation Council of India. So that is a mandatory to run these courses in any of the institute all over India. So apart from that, the University of Mysore is the degree awarding for body.
So now, since we are known about all the courses, understanding the eligibility criteria is important for the students. So can you tell what are the academic prerequisites required for different programs, sir?
Sir already mentioned about BSEd program. If for BSEd program you need to have a bachelor's degree. It can be in the area of B.Ed or BSc or any other this thing. But for when it comes to Bachelor of Audiology and Speech Language Pathology, you need to have at least 50% in 12th. Then you need to write an online entrance examination, which is conducted by us, and you need to select either PCB or PCM in that. So based on your online entrance examination performance, we'll be putting a rank, and based on your rank, you will be selected for this particular course. For the masters, again, we have it's purely based on the online entrance examination. Bachelor's for the PhD programs also we conduct our own examination, and the selection is based on the examination plus the interview. Both are combined, and we put the selection list based on that. So for the diploma programs, it's completely offline selection based on their percentage in 12th. We'll be making the selection list. So we have already hosted the application on our website. People can download the application and they can fill the application and they can send the application. So looking at the 12th marks, we'll be making the selection list for the diploma programs.
So to add further, all this selection as well as the filling up of the seats are based on the reservation category as per the Government of India norms. That is to say that it is 27% for the OBC and 15% for the scheduled caste and 7.5% for the scheduled tribe, and remaining 50.5%, out of which 10% are carved out for the economically weaker sections on producing the required documents at the time of council.
Sir, what about the fee structure? Would it remain same for all these available programs or would it be different? And also, are there any programs or the scholarship grants that are available from the institute?
Actually, the fee structure now it varies based on the ranking, as sir said, with the entrance examination. Based on the purely merit rank which they are getting in the entrance examination, either it is for the B.ASLP or MSc Audiology or MSc SLP. So the fee structure would be the 50% of the seats for the first 50 rankings, or say for example, if I have 80 seats in B.ASLP, so 40 seats will be in the general category, out of which 20 seats will be under the first 20 ranks will be getting a kind of an fees of about 25,000 per annum. Whereas the next 20 seats, that means from the rank holders of 21 to 40, their fee structure will be almost 3 times of that of the 25,000, which, as I said, no, for the that is called general merit seats. And we have the other category which from 21 to 40, they are referred as an SFS, that is self-financing scheme. So where the fee particulars will be around 3 times more than that of the general merit seats. So this goes even for reservation category also. So where they will have 50% of the seats as general merit, and the other rest of the 50% as self-financing scheme. This apart, there will be a kind of a fees which is been given by the University of Mysore from time to time, right from the admission for the first year, where there will be the fees will be around 13 to 20,000 with for those who come from the Karnataka board in the 12th standard. And whereas for the rest of the boards, where like from other parts of the India, they have to pay almost 3 times of that of the Karnataka board students, because the degree has to be validated by the University of Mysore for the other boards. So that's why the fees will be more for the other boards, those who are coming out of Karnataka. These are some of the fee structures, and apart from that, the hostel facilities are also available within the institute. Both boys and girls are separate hostel facilities, where they will pay at the time of admission some kind of a minimum caution deposit money will be there. Apart from that, annual charges will be there, and mess charges will be divided among the students. Whatever the mess bill comes every month, it will be divided among the students, and they will share it to each student who will be paying within the due date.
Also, as we discussed on the entrance examination, would this examination be common for all the programs, or would it be different based on the program? And also, what would be the syllabus for the B.ASLP program? Would it be based on the old NCERT or the new NCERT syllabus, sir?
So for the B.ASLP, you have to take the online entrance examination. So the syllabus is NCERT textbook. The latest NCERT textbooks will be used, whichever that year they have they are writing. So if you are studied in CBSE, then you can select 3 subjects out of it. Like if you say physics, chemistry, and biology, we'll take the question.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Can you please introduce yourself and share the question?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Monica. I'm from Mysuru, Agrahara. I wanted to ask about the syllabus for the exam, and what marks should I get for the qualification for the 𝐼SH.
Okay, sir would be answering this question.
Syllabus is your CBSE. Did you study CBSE or state?
No, state.
State, okay. So one thing you should do is, are you preparing for NEET?
No, I haven't prepared, but I have written KCET.
Okay. So for our entrance examination is based on the CBSE, NCERT textbooks. So if you can have a look at NCERT textbooks, that would be good. Okay. So have you selected particular course, like for example, PCB or PCM subjects when you applied?
PCB.
Yeah. So you can focus on physics, chemistry, and biology. So each subject will be for 50 marks. So together it will be for 150 marks. Okay. So marks, like I don't have to tell you, if you need to score highest mark possible in that particular course. Okay. Higher the marks, then there are more chances of you getting selected at 𝐼SH. Okay.
Sir, it is new revised syllabus or old syllabus?
No, actually, this is the NCERT syllabus, which is currently in there. And for your information, we have not. There is some. The syllabus which there are some out of the syllabus also there, but we are not considering that one. The out of syllabus which are been informed by the CBSE, that will also taken into consideration for the entrance examination.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
It is totally on the NCERT syllabus, which is in practice now, right?
Okay, sir.
Anything
Sir,
else?
fees?
Fees, we follow very nominal fee. Like sir already answered this question. I just want to.
So if you are coming under the merit
Yes.
category, so you are based on your if you have any reservation like OBC or.
Yeah, I belong to OBC category 1.
But here also I would like to clarify this one. Here we will not follow the OBC list of state government. Either it is Karnataka, Kerala, Andhra, whatever it may be. But the central list, it is a central merit list is there, which is been identified as a OBC list under the OBC list in the at the central government level. So where the identified communities are to be there in the NCB list, that is the National Council for Other Backward Classes. Okay? So in that, if your community is falling, then you will be considered under the OBC category with a non-creamy layer certificate, latest non-creamy layer certificate. Then only it will be considered as a OBC. Otherwise, the OBC 1 category, 2 category, as you say, no, about the state thing, that will not be taken into consideration unless you produce the NCBC list of communities which are given in the central list.
Okay, sir.
So the fees will be around, for those who come under the general merit, it will be around 25,000 of 𝐼SE fee, and since you are coming from the Karnataka board, so it will be around 13 to 14,000 of University of Mysore fee at a max of this one at the time of admission. And if you are coming under the next category, that is the self-financing scheme as said earlier, it will be around 75,000 at the time of admission for the 𝐼SE, and the University of Mysore fee will be separate.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
So what we were discussing?
So we were discussing about
entrance examination syllabus.
Yeah, to add further, this entrance examination is being conducted at almost 13 locations all over the India. Whereas in Karnataka we have 2 centers like Mysore and Bangalore, and in Tamil Nadu it is in Chennai, and in Telangana Hyderabad, and in Kerala it is Thrissur and Kozhikode. These are the 2 centers in Kerala. So in Mumbai it is for Maharashtra it is in Mumbai, and for Bhubaneswar we have 1 center, and Lucknow, Delhi are there in North India, as well as Kolkata is there for the West Bengal, and for Northeast people we have 1 center at Guwahati, as well as Patna has 1 center for the Eastern Region Center. So 13 locations are there where students can opt at the time of applying their online application, no, in the order of the 3 centers as their choice 1, 2, 3. So we'll try to accommodate in the first choice itself. Where there is no feasibility of accommodating in the first center, it will be shifted to the second choice of your whatever you have applied in your application.
Sir, there was a query from one of the students. They wanted to know if this cutoff scores of these entrance exam, would they remain same for everyone, or would they vary based on the category which they belong to?
No, the cutoff is actually, there is no such cutoff, frankly speaking. Out of 150 marks, the ranking will be given right from a common merit list will be made from first rank to the total till the last candidate who had applied in the application. And then among the rank holders, based on their categories, no, a separate category list will be made for the particular, say for example, for the scheduled caste. So if the individual is falling somewhere in the 10th or 11th rank in the common merit list, he or she will be the first rank in the scheduled caste. Likewise, it goes on. So there will be a separate rank for each category. Apart from that, a common merit list will be there. So where the common merit list will be, for that the admissions will be taken irrespective of their category.
So there was one more query where they can they take admission without writing this entrance exam?
No. For B.ASLP, you need to take the entrance examination. But for, like sir already said, if you are a foreign candidate and if you hold your foreign passport, take the question.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, sir, can you introduce yourself and share the question?
Yeah.
So, if you study 12th in a foreign country, then you don't have to take the online entrance examination. Your admission will be based on your, again, like, selection list will be making for the students for foreign category separately based on their marks. So, we'll be making a separate selections for foreign candidates. And for diploma programs, again, it's offline based, there is no entrance examination. But for a master's program as well as a PhD admission, you need to take an examination, clear the examination, and then only admission will be happening. So DHLS program, diploma programs, it's offline application direct based on the 12th marks. For bachelor's program and master's program, that is B.ASLP and MSc Speech Language Pathology and MSc Audiology, it's based on the entrance examination.
To add one more point to the SARS information, so for the entrance examination for master's level, so there is a negative marking of 0.25% or 0.25 marks for each wrong answer. Say for example, if they have attempted 10 marks questions, means 10 right, out of which 6 are right and 4 are wrong, means for these 4 questions, 1 mark will be deducted at the rate of 0.25 marks for each question. So there is a negative marking will be there. So those students who are attending for the master's level, they should be careful while answering the questions and all, so that the negative marking can be taken care of.
Many students find this counseling procedure and submission of the documents being a tedious job. So can you elaborate on how will the counseling procedure be carried out and the documents?
No, actually, if those who have experience for the last 2-3 years, that is, we can say that the post-corona. So after the entrance examination and after the publication of the common merit list, what we are asking from the candidates, we are sending a common email to all the students, as well as we are putting it to the candidates. We are putting it in our website, asking them to submit the document through a designated email ID. So that by time, if they can submit the documents, we will be verifying it. Like their 12th mark sheets. The important documents are their 10th mark sheet for their date of birth verification, as well as their name verification, and then we are asking for the 12th grade marks card for their minimum eligibility criteria, and then their transfer certificate, conduct certificate, and character certificate, and as well as the other for the reservation categories like EWS or OBC or the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe. As I said, no, the OBC list, they should be under the National Commission for OBC list. Their community should figure in that list. This is statewide, so then only they will be considered under that category. Whereas in the case of scheduled tribe and scheduled caste, they will be having a one-time certificate. OBC as well as EWS certificate should be for that current or the Esther financial year's document should be there for consideration. So there is a format which is already we have given in our prospectus at the end, in what format they have to bring the OBC as well as the EWS certificate. So one should go through the prospectus, and in the prescribed format only they have to bring the certificate for the counseling. And apart from that, we will be giving the entire details in our website as well as to their personal email IDs on such a date, which date, what date, at what time they should be present here. They will be called almost in the ratio of 1:10 or 12 or 15 sometimes for the counseling. In the rank of the 1:15 we are calling for the each seat.
Hello? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Last time the call was cut because of network.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Shidin. I am calling from Kuwait for an NRI admission.
Okay. What is your query, sir?
Activities to join? Yeah.
Can you repeat, sir?
My name is Shidin. I am calling from Kuwait for an NRI admission.
Please go ahead, sir.
Where did you do
your question?
Where did you do your 12th?
Sir, your voice is not clear.
Where you did your 12th?
I did it in Kuwait.
Kuwait. Okay, fine. So the offline application is already hosted in the 𝐼SH website. Have you downloaded the application and filled the application?
You have to submit an online application. In that there is a category whether you are Indian or foreign. Please select the foreign category and submit your application.
Okay.
The applications will be open until 19th of May.
Huh?
The applications are open till 19th of May. You can submit your application before the date.
Okay. No, I'm asking what are the eligibilities for joining?
Please go through our prospectus. It is completely given.
If you have passed your 12th examination in the area of physics, chemistry, biology or mathematics or computer science, okay, you will be eligible for applying to this course.
Okay.
Do you hold a foreign passport?
Should I?
Pardon?
Hello? Should I write any exams?
No, not required. You just drop an application, online application. You will get the link in our website.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. So somewhere I was talking about the process of admission. So those who doesn't fail to submit the required document at the time of counseling, no time will be given. The chance will be given to the immediate next rank holder, so that the one who is coming for the counseling, it will be a fair and free kind of a transparent of counseling. Those who fail to attend the prescribed time or with the prescribed document, the chance will be given to the next rank holder.
So there was a query where 𝐼SH has other DHLS extension centers in other states. So can the students avail or get admission in those centers also, or is it only exclusive to Mysore 𝐼SH?
No, the 𝐷CI has given the circular for the admission to the diploma programs from 15th May to 14th of June of 2024. Just a couple of days back they have given the circular. So the details will be hosted on our website, so that they will get in more information from our website as well as from the Rehabilitation Council of India. So the DHLS admission, right now we have 3 approved centers from the Rehabilitation Council of India. Though it was almost 7 or 8 centers was there, now the program running approval was given for these 3 centers like 𝐼SH Mysore, and then the Delhi Ram Manohar Lohia, and then the Indira Gandhi Medical College Himachal Pradesh Shimla, as well as the 𝐼SH Institute of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation. It is 𝐼𝐴𝐲𝐻 Ali, Mumbai. So these are the 3 places where now they are eligible apart from 𝐼SH. So the other centers, like there is a question like DHLS Ranchi is taking admission or not. Right now, since they don't have the RCA approval, so they cannot take admission. But the admission for the other centers, the admission will happen at the respective centers only. Here in 𝐼SH, it will be only for this 𝐼SH center.
So as the students interact directly with the patients, how is the clinical exposure at the institute, and how will the students be trained accordingly?
So here I want to highlight one thing about 𝐼SH. 𝐼SH has the best infrastructure, best faculty, and we have the best library. Very conducive for education in the area of speech engineering. Ours is a premier institute. So when they come, we have there is a very good patient load. Most of the students, they complain that they don't have any time for their other activities because they are loaded with patients, right? So first year when they join, it will be purely observation. They will only be start taking the patients for the assessment and for treatment. It will only start from the second year. Again, depending upon what courses they study each year, we'll be assigning cases based on that process. For example, we will not be assigning adult language disorders like stroke patients and all to the bachelor degree students. It's mainly for the master's degree students. So we have the best infrastructure, both patient wise, equipment wise, as well as faculty wise. Can say that.
So availability of jobs is one more daunting question for many of the graduates. So can you elaborate on what are the job opportunities available?
So once after you finish your masters, either in audiology or speech language pathology, at 𝐼𝐶 we have a scheme called Bond, where for 1 year they'll be working for 𝐼𝐶 in any center where we'll be sending them. It could be outreach centers, it could be hospitals, it could be at 𝐼𝐶 itself, or they can also opt for any projects if they want. So after completing their bond, then they can have many opportunities. If they want to work in a clinic, they can have their own private practice, either in audiology or in speech language pathology, which is very lucrative because there are hardly any speech language pathologists, audiologists in India. There are so many patients, but we hardly have any clinicians. Or you can work in a hospital setup, acute care centers. You can work as an audiologist or a speech language pathologist, or you can also work as a dysphagia specialist. Nowadays, that is more popular. You can work in institution like 𝐼𝐶 as a teaching faculty or a clinical staff. You can work. You can work in any factories, like where there is noise and all those things. There they will be hiring as an audiologist. People also get recruited in army as audiologists. You can go abroad, and you can work in different school setups in USA and all those things, where many speech language pathologists are working as SLPs who are passed out from 𝐼𝐶. They are working as speech language pathologists in those places. So you have multiple ample opportunities when it comes to job. So that I can again highlight. It is something which is unique to us. Our field is still growing, so still there are multiple opportunities for the people who pass out from us
At the graduation.
after completing post graduation level.
Okay. So now as we have discussed about curricular events, do the students have provision to participate in extracurricular activities like sports or cultural events? How does the institute support for all this?
So at 𝐼𝐶 we have 𝐼𝐶 Gymkhana, where it's Gymkhana. The main policy of Gymkhana is to cater to the cultural aspects and sports. So Gymkhana conducts annual sports events. They have 𝐼𝐶 Premier League and 𝐼𝐶 Alumni Premier League, Cricket League, Football League, and all those things happen. So those students who are inclined towards sports, they can participate in all these things. They can also go and play at university level competitions if they are interested in cricket or any other sports. For culturals like 𝐼𝐶, also we celebrate multiple cultural events. Like we have our own 𝐼𝐶 Aavas, which is a inter-college cultural event. We conduct it every year. So where multiple students, they can have multiple, like the dance and singing and all those things. Competitions will be held. There are also within our own students, inter-class competitions will also be held for different cultural events. So for students, if they are want to have sports or cultural events, there is ample opportunity. We also have a Gymkhana complex where we have a badminton court, we have a table tennis court, we have gym which is there for the students, cricket ground is there, football ground is there, volleyball court is there. So there are these places where they can go and play. NSS. Yeah. So those students who are service oriented, they can also be part of 𝐼𝐶 NSS. This one group, where there are 2 units of NSS group are there at 𝐼𝐶. So you can go and do the service in the society by being part of NSS.
Okay. Sir, could you provide some details about the infrastructure of the institute regarding the classrooms, libraries, how the clinics are organized?
Yeah, as said, no, the entire academics are in 2 blocks. Say, for example, the entire academic section itself is a one block where we have few classes which is taking care of all the special education, MBEd, MEd classes, as well as the diploma programs in the IS academic block, and the office of the academics also. It is there in ground floor as well as in the first floor, and one more seminar hall is there in academic block, which can accommodate around 170 to 180 capacity of the hall, as well as we have one more big building known as a knowledge park, where we have the classrooms of the with the latest state of technology like ICT classrooms. So that means all the facilities like the projectors, and then the display boards, where we have interactive boards also there in few classrooms, and then we have a major seminar hall which can accommodate around 400 capacity, where we'll be having timely the graduation day programs, as well as the other cultural activity programs, annual day programs. All these things will be held in that knowledge park seminar hall. And apart from that, as sir was said, we have the one of the best library facility in the world, we can say, in the area of communication disorders, where around more than 12,000 books are there, and say for example around 70 to 80 journals have been both online as well as the offline or the regular mode of journal subscriptions are there. So which will cater for the both as well as the UG students, and then the master students who are doing the dissertation works and all. For them also, the library will give a best class, and we are having a big computer center with almost around 60 systems are there within the library complex, where the children, the students can access with the free and internet access, and they can download any information as per their requirement, as well as the open access for many journals also. It is available within those computer centers, and it is open till 8 p.m. Every day, as well as on the Saturdays and Sundays also. During weekends also the library is open. So students who are preparing for the examinations, as well as to those who are preparing for different kind of abroad programs also, they can use the best class facilities, and the latest editions of all the reference books also, they are all available in our library. Apart from that, as sir was said about the DCS, the Department of Clinical Services, where we have ample patients, almost close to 400 to 500 patients or clients are visiting the institute, where they will be getting tested for their speech issues as well as the audiological issues. And for the audiological issues, we have the Department of Audiology, where all the testings are done with the required equipments and all. It is fully equipped. And one otolaryngology department is there, ENT department, where we have permanent professors are there who are otolaryngologists. So they are all best, one of the best professors who have almost, say for example, around 20 years of service are there. And these are the, apart from that, recently the Honorable Prime Minister has inaugurated, dedicated a Center of Excellence building, where we have almost around 18 departments more than 18 departments have been housed in that Center of Excellence building, where we have one dedicated the section is there, which is called POCD. They are taking care of all the outreach programs and going to the conducting different camps in different areas and all. All these are some of the activities which has been taken up by the different departments, where it is having the state-of-art technological instruments. And to say that, to add even for the research activities also, in the field of biotechnology or in human genetics, we have a sequencing facility instruments also there. So depending on the program, or depending on their projects and all, no, the research has been taking place in all these departments with the available facilities.
Sir, you mentioned that B.ASLP is a 4-year program with 3 years of coursework and 1 year of internship. So during this internship, how will the students be posted? What is the exposure that they get?
So internship is split into 2 semesters. So 7th and 8th semester, they can have either be placed at Aish. So 6 months they'll be at Aish, and 6 months they'll be going outside Aish. So when they say outside Aish, there will be multiple centers which they can opt where they want to go. If they want to get some specialized training in neurogenic communication disorders, they can go for a month in Nimans. If they want to get specific training in cochlear implant, they can go to specific clinics where they have cochlear implantation happening. Some cancer rehabilitation, if they want to, they can go to 𝐻𝐸𝐺 hospital or some other hospital. So like that, there are also like outreach centers, hospitals. So Aish has a MOU with all these places where they'll be placed. Those students who feel that some cases whom they couldn't see at Aish and they want some additional training, they can always choose those places and get that additional training. When they are at Aish, again we have specialized clinics and units, like there is dysphagia unit, professional voice care unit, there is this tinnitus center, there is this, they have specific, specialized clinics are there. So students can be posted in this, like we have a telecenter for communication disorders, where our internship students will be posted and they'll be taking assessment and therapy there. So that additional training with respect to all these aspects will be happening during their internship.
So during this period, is there some financial assistance given to the patient, like stipend or any other sort?
Exactly. Actually, as we said before that, I think somewhere we left that number of seats that are available for different programs. Like if you take the B.ASLP program, the Bachelor of Audiology, Speech Language Pathology, the institute offers 80 seats in B.ASLP, and for post-graduation in Master of Science in Audiology, it is 44 seats, and Master of Science in Speech Language Pathology is 44 seats. So for each candidate, there is as Sir said about it, is a blend of both the theory and as well as the clinical practical hours will be there for each student in a day. Half a day they will be spending their time in the clinical practicum or clinical hours, and the rest half a day they will be taking the theory classes. Since they give some kind of spend some kind of time in the clinicals and they look after the patients and all, as as per their contribution, the institute offers the stipend to each student at the B.ASLP level. They will be getting 800 rupees per month and for 10 months. That means during the entire academic year, they will be getting for 10 months 8,000 rupees as a stipend. And for masters, it is 1,300 per month. That means 13,000 for the first year and the 13,000 for the second year. The students will be getting stipend. If it is, for example, in the case of Bachelor of Education, Special Education, Hearing Impairment, they will be getting 400 rupees per month for each month, and that is also for 10 months. And for Masters of Education, it is 650 rupees per month. And for diploma people, they will be getting 250 rupees per month as a stipend because of their time spending in the clinics. So these are some of the stipends they will get. Apart from that, the students who join for PhDs to pursue their research and for their doctoral programs in the institute, so we are offering the JRF Junior Research Fellowship. Almost we have 9 junior research fellowship in speech language pathology and 9 in audiology and 1 seat in special education. So during that period, it's a 3-year program for JRF. The first year they will be getting 20,000 as a fellowship per month, and apart from that a contingency of rupees 20,000 per annum. So during the second year, the fellowship will be enhanced based on the performance. There will be annual performance meeting, review will be there, and then the fellowship will be enhanced to 22,000 in the second year, followed by in the third year they will be getting 25,000. In all these 3 years, the contingency of 20,000 per year will be paid to each JRF, provided at the end of the 3 years or within the stipulated time of the university. So they have to produce the degree, PhD degree. Otherwise, the fellowship amount will be returned back or taken back, collected back from the JRFs. So the rider is that they have to get a degree by utilizing the fellowship. Whereas we have one more postdoctoral fellowship, which is 2 seats are there, where those who want to do more research at the level of next postdoctoral level. So a stipend of around 35,000 rupees will be paid per month, and it's a 2-year period. So they will be getting 50,000 as a contingency amount for the period.
So this B.ASLP students would be studying theory for 3 years. So what all are the subjects in general that would be covered for them? And during examination, if they want to refer for some question papers and all, from where can they avail all this?
So for B.ASLP students, it's what we call its course is more eclectic, where we have courses related to our core subjects, which is audiology and speech language pathology. They take medical subjects like anatomy, physiology, and pathology, and neurology and pediatrics. Genetics is one other course which they will be taking. Clinical psychology, they will have courses. They will have course on electronics and acoustics. They will also have other courses which is as a part of NEP, like Indian Constitution, speech and drama, and these are all the courses which they have to study. So it's a combination of all these courses. It's like which they have to take. When it comes to accessing books, we don't have any textbooks. We have reference books, like multiple books. The students have to refer and make their own notes. Because it's a professional course, no textbooks are available, because these books getting regularly updated, and you have to refer to the latest reference books.
So this, according to the University of Mysore, all these the papers they are semester based. We have 8 semesters, of which each semester they should earn some credits. Either it is 27 or 29 credits, something like that, whatever it is given. And now the university has adopted the National Education Program 2020. So we are also adopted with that, of which some of the open electives has been considered under the NEP as per the NEP regulations. So students will be taking those courses as a additional, apart from, say for example, as sir was said, Indian Constitution, like language is there, English as the English language means according to their requirements of the functional. So how best it can be accommodated for their functional things, for their professional thing like functional English, or sometimes it is also referred as an communication English, something like that. No, they will study for 2 semesters the English and then the Indian Constitution, to know the overall what are all the constitutional the benefits, or what are the constitutional regulations are there, and environmental sciences is there, that is also one of the paper, and prenatal diagnosis or prenatal diagnosis, there is one more paper, and then in the next year one more like psychology of well-being. That is also, these are some of the open electives that are being taken into under the NEP program. When it comes to the master's level, they have 4 credits they have to obtain during the 2-year program, that is through SWAYAM course. So it is an online based, totally the student will enroll into the online portal in the SWAYAM, and they, as per their choice, they will select one course, and they will do it through the online classes and all, and then they will give the examination, and they will have, they will attain the 4 credits for the master's level through SWAYAM.
You also asked me about question paper. All the question papers are hosted on our library website. For the B.ASLP students, they can access all the old question papers, which is available to them. They can have look at it.
Okay. So for students who are preparing for the entrance exam, even those question papers are available?
Yes, they are hosted on our aishmysore.in website. If you go to academic page, and then if you go to the online entrance examination, if you select, then you can have the model question papers. So all the old question papers are hosted under the
So
section.
for their understanding, at the end of the program, can we go take
Yes,
a
we can have a screenshot of that. We can
to the home page of our
Aish website. Yeah.
Sir, before we conclude, can you please share what sets our college apart from other colleges? Why students would be choosing Aish over?
It's a good question. Actually, I can say that this is one of the best institute in the whole South of Asia, where you will get all the complete like speech and audiology facilities together at one place, as well as the dedicated course for this communication disorder, especially for speech and hearing. You will get a dedicated course only at All India Institute of Speech and Hearing. Whereas if you can see the different courses who are offering the other institutes, it is a blend of different courses, not exclusively in the area of speech and hearing. So this is one of the major advantage, and as on date all over India we have a one and only institute who is offering this course. Apart from that, am I right, sir, at 𝐼𝐴 and they are also giving this course, but apart from that they are also offering the courses for other disabilities also. So as well as the NIPMED in Chennai, they are also offering the courses for different disabilities, whereas in the area of speech and hearing, the All India Institute of Speech and Hearing is the only institute at the national level who are offering for this program, and it is one of the best institute in the entire South Asia, which is also recognized by the as a WHO, one of the recognized center. The 𝐼𝐨 is one of the recognized center under the WHO. So to its credit, these are some of the we can say that like 𝐂𝐴, WHO recognition, and then the ISO 9001 2015. So these are some of the credits which we have, and moreover, this is almost, we can say that it is a 59-year-old institute which is established in 1965. Right from 1965 onwards, completely it started with post graduation, and now almost from 1975 or it started the graduation level also it started, and so far more than 2,500 graduates have come out from this institute to its credit. So that makes the 𝐼𝐨 as a unique in the entire India, or one of the place in the world, I can say.
So now we'll navigate through the website where we'll have a look into how to go through the prospectus and admission related details.
If someone can able to see that the website, there the website address is given in the top tab, that is called AWAIISHMYSORE.in. That is www. If you can Google it with the www.AIISHMYSORE.in, so you will get the home page which is seen here. So in this, those who want to apply for application, there is a scrolling going on. So application notification for academic programs, where you can get the complete details about the program. That is the number of seats, as well as the notification date and the last date for applying to the online applications, as well as the last date for the offline applications for B.ED program, as well as the MEd program and all. So, and there is one more scrolling which is going on, online applications. If you can click on to this one, immediately you can go switch over to this next tab, which is showing about like user ID, the login, and then for the new users, those who have not already registered, they can just click here to register and give your particulars like name and your father's name, and then your email ID, and as well as the mobile number. So here be careful that when you are giving your registered ID as well as your mobile number, that you should replace the mobile number and the email ID till the admission process get over, because all communication will be sending it to that particular email ID, and then SMS you will be getting for the download of admit card, as well as the OTP you will be getting for dropping of the applications and all through that mobile number only. So be careful while giving your mobile number and email ID, because link will be given in these two contact details. Okay, once if you go to register with that, then you will be getting a login ID in your email as well as in your mobile. The login ID and the password will be given. You can access through that and then fill in the applications as per your particulars and all, like your name, father's name, and then the communication address. And you are opting, either you are opting for Indian or foreign. If you are opting for foreign means, then you have to give the other particulars which is been asked for the foreign. Whereas in the case of Indian, you have to give your once if you opted for the Indian, your board of passing out, like it is if it is an Karnataka board, or it is the UP board, or the Maharashtra board, that or CBSE, all those things you can select, and then you have to opt for the entrance examination paper, whether physics, chemistry, or by default it will be highlighted, and it is a compulsory subject. Whereas in the case of biology or mathematics, you can choose either biology or mathematics as per your choice. Once it is there, then you will be asked for the test centers. In which test centers will be drop down menu will be there. You have to take the test center 1, 2, 3 in the order of merit, so that if there is any, as we said earlier, if you are not getting the position in the first center, you will be placed in the second center to appear for the examination, for the computer based examination. So give the order of the test center, and only thing is here you have to upload your passport size photograph and your signature. The signature which you have to scan it and keep it with the size should be below 80 KB for this your photograph and signature. Upload those two documents, and then the next module will be the course fee payment, application payment. It is 1625 for the general category, and for the others it will be around, say, for SC, ST and PWD category it is 1225. If I am not wrong, yes, it is 1225. So pay the fee and then submit the application. There ends the entire process of the online application module. So, but you have to do it before 55 hours of, that is 19th May is the last date for submitting the application, right? So apart from that, there is, as sir was talking about the old, you can access the old question papers. Go to the website. Yes, and you go to the academics and then go to admission and examination, and there you can see that the admission and examination, the model question paper is given here. Click it, and then so for your one more information we are going to give. So for online application there is a scrolling. No, similar scrolling will be giving 1 week or 10 days before the examination. A mock test link will be given, so that you can access the mock test, and just in presence you can see that how the entrance examination in the computer based test, how it will be there, that you can take a mock test and you can just understand the entire process of the computer based examination. And there will be one more link will be there for downloading of your hall tickets. So these are the information how the process goes. This is common both for B.ASLP as well as the MSc programs. So prospectus you can download there through this link only. It is shown here, prospectus, as well as the leaflet. The leaflet gives you the information about the total process of entrance examination as well as the counseling details and all. So these are the test centers which are there, all those 13 test centers, and then you can choose the 3 test centers, 1, 2, 3. And the rest of the documents, how you have to get prepared for your test center and all those things are given, as well as it will be given even in your admit card.
Oh, and with this, we come to the end of this live phone-in program. For any admission related updates, you can kindly check our Aish official website. So I thank our experts of this session, Dr. Santosham and Dr. 𝐂𝐨-𝐨𝐫 sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.